My name is Christian Jackson, and for my problem, proposal, and solution presentation, I chose the lack of KSU security and how it affects safety. But more importantly, what can be done to fix this issue to prevent any further crimes or horrible tragedies on campus. KSU has always been a warm, welcoming institution, a place in which students from all over the world can come and receive a fair and meaningful education to help them prepare for their careers and desires in life. The main campus and other campuses owned by KSU are always available for students to tour and/or live on. Unfortunately, campuses don't seem to be as safe as one would think. Recently, over the years, KSU has had many unfortunate accidents and violent crimes that have occurred on campus. Worst of all, there hasn't been any signs of resolution to prevent these types of incidents from happening. Take the sexual assault case that happened in August of 2015 when a female student reported being raped on the 22nd or early on the 23rd of the month. What seems to be unbelievable is that 2 to 3 days prior, another female student reported being groped by a male in the Austin residence complex area around 9 p.m. I find it quite disappointing that after both incidents being just days apart, that the only actions that took place were safety alerts being sent out. Nothing else, that's it. There was also the tragedy of an 18-year-old student that was shot and killed by a 22-year-old male, with the location being at the Stadium Village apartment complex. The fact of the matter is that one would think that if a situation is getting out of hand, that there will be a nearby authoritative figure to quickly call upon. The only true solution is to acquire more security guards for KSU's campuses. Before launching this cause, I would inform and discuss my intentions with the president of KSU, Dr. Pamela Witten, and see if she stands for my cause and will allow me to advertise across the campuses. Once I receive her approval, I will conduct a 5-question survey to have evidence about this cause and to see how the students feel about KSU. Out of the 150 plus people this survey was sent out to, a response of 38 people involved at KSU were present. For the first question of the survey, they were asked if they feel safe at KSU. 32 said they feel safe, while 6 said they didn't. This is definitely a good response and infers that they haven't experienced any harm or safety issues since they began living on campus. On the other hand, when the question came of if their perspectives of KSU changed after hearing about the 18-year-old student getting killed, as well as the female basketball player recently charged with murder, the results of the survey were very different. Half of the active participants said their views changed, while the other half said they had the same thoughts. This shows that when I put those examples in that second question, that the views on KSU from over half the respondents changed from the first question. When the third question was presented to the 38 recipients if there should be an increase in security at KSU campuses, 23 said yes and 15 said no, making it absolutely obvious that more students would agree that there would be an improvement of safety within this change. In this question, the total number of people that said yes was actually 32, not 14. I individually asked this question in case there wouldn't be a huge turnout in the entire survey being answered, in which case it wasn't. This would be the question to see how much money could be potentially made for this case. So, in actuality, the 32 respondents said that they would donate, while the 24 said they wouldn't. Since 32 of the respondents said that they would donate $5, and 32 times 5 equals 160, this money would be used to advertise as well as contribute to hiring more security guards. As shown, many people would be satisfied. Exactly 25 said that they would be satisfied if there was extra security around the campus, able to have a greater chance in keeping everyone safe. Only 2 were unsatisfied. This will all become possible as long as I use the money correctly and spend it on things like billboards, flyers, and signs from companies like Spellbright and BuildASign.com, which would cost very little to create the products needed. I would then use the rest of the money to take to Chief of Police Edward Stevens to discuss how we can hire more security and distribute the money. Finally, I would create a website for my cause for free like Wix.com to attract more people further than the local area. In all essence, this is the best solution that can be easily launched due to the great amount of concern students have as well as faculty and staff. As long as the order of plans take place, we can ensure the safety of all students and staff at KSU. And here's my works cited page. This is where I got all my evidence from in my presentation.